Hi everyone, welcome to our new video. Today we're going to learn how to make sure your computer does not go to sleep in Kali Linux. On Windows it's something easy, but also in Kali Linux it's easier, but most people they think of using codes or command prompt. No, there is a way to do that using an interface to stop your computer from going to sleep. Sometimes you want to do something and maybe you're installing a software which might require the computer to be awake all the time, but now the problem, you don't know how to make that. So sometimes it's set to 15 minutes, sometimes the default means is 5. So when it's 5 minutes, it simply means after 5 minutes the computer, if it sees no interaction, then it's gonna shut down the screen. And in most cases in Kali Linux, when the computer shut down the screen, also things like music stop, maybe sometimes the installation of software also stop. Everything shuts down after when the screen has shut down. So we want to avoid that in case you want to do your upgrade, and so also you want to do your updates, and it might be that your internet is slow and you cannot be there always mouse roll over something to make your computer awake, which is a process which is not really good for you in case of saving time. However, that's the way things were made, but we can still have those settings to change to what we want. So now I want you to go to and log into your Kali Linux. Then you can try to look for settings. Try to look for settings. Get setting. Here's the settings tab. There are many things here you can click on. Network, Wi-Fi, whatever, all the settings, most of settings are found here. If you want to change your background, the notifications, you can switch them off. Lock notifications, like do not disturb, all of those things. The search, the applications, all the applications we have here. Some you're using them, some you're not using them, some are necessary for you, some are not necessary. You go back, you remove media, whatever you want to do here you can find. Remove media, whereby you can take out your memory stick and eject it. Do nothing. Open folder, all this language, color, universal access, users, all the users on the machine, default applications, time, about. So then you do what? Sometimes it happens like it has ended here, but you must have to search for what you want. I'm looking for a button called power. What we do, you search here, power, you click here on power. You can see all the settings on power. Fully charged shows that. Keyboard brightness, you can put on the keyboard brightness to be there. Sometimes it's here. Okay, if you want it to light, you put it there. It is lighting. I'm using a Dell, so now here Wi-Fi can be turned off to save power, which is not okay. Bluetooth can be turned off to save power. No. Okay, suspend, power action, power off, hibernate, do nothing. Okay, so that is okay. So here, this is why we came here. You can see it gives you 1 minute after there's no interactions, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4, 5, 8. Then from 4, 5, 1 to 5, it adds on increment by 1 1. So but after that it goes by 2, then 3. It goes after 5, it adds on 3, which is now 8, then 10, then 12, then 15. So you see after 2, 10 and 12, it puts another 3, and also in between 5 and 8 it puts 3. So there you can say never. So you choose never. Once you've chosen never, you don't have to, for instance, you don't have to do what they call save. There is no saving button here. So also if it's a power button action, you might say do nothing, suspend to whatever. So but leave it. You can see that it's a default is in suspend. So I'm sorry. So most of the settings are here on this thing, but now the problem is like you can find that when you reach on about here, you find that they end here, yet they are hidden, and there's no way to navigate to them. So you must know where you're going and type in. So when you type in, it will show you. So you can see the disk capacity. If you go under about, this is when you're gonna see how much memory I have on my PC. What's the processor? So this is the processor, and it's a 3rd generation machine. You can see it shows you here, and the 2.9 gigahertz times 4. You get me? So CPU. So now Intel Ivy Bridge, something like that. Mobile. So disk 320. That's what we have. And stroke Linux rolling. So that's the operating system. Is also under a 64-bit, and you can see the version of what GNOME, which is 3.36.3. okay. Windowing system is X11. Software update, you can click here. You can click there, but I wonder why it doesn't move. But anyway, we can do, most of us, we don't do updates here in Kali Linux. We do them on the terminal. You go to your terminal and type in, first you type in sudo apt-get update. So after that you hit enter. If you want to upgrade, you first run this command. After that command, then you run, I'm not going to run them now because I'm doing something. So if you want to upgrade, you run that command. Then after you run another command, says sudo apt apt space no dash apt-get, then you say upgrade. So upgrading takes almost 6 hours plus, so you must be on the screen all the time to mouse roll over on it. So that's why we said no, let's set up our Kali to stop sleeping or going to hibernate, so that you don't have to sit here the whole night or the entire 6 hours mouse rolling over on something, instead of going to do something which is also useful, instead of sitting on the computer. Like, you understand, you can save yourself time. That's why we say, yeah, that's the reason why, because I'm about to upgrade this, but now you could find yourself that the screen is gonna lock every after 5 minutes or 15 minutes. So, and this thing takes how many hours? It takes 6 hours if the internet is slow like mine. For now mine is slow, but I used to use a faster internet whereby I could do it like in less than that time. but now I don't have a choice but to do it on the painful side of the story. So guys, please don't forget to subscribe. That's the way we managed to do something to show you how to stop that process. Okay guys, please don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.